10 effective ways to regain muscle mass after 50. Don't worry, this won't be one of those repetitive videos that only tell you to exercise more or eat more protein, like the ones that abound on YouTube. Here we will show you practical and concrete changes that, with perseverance, can significantly transform your body and your health. Stay to the end, as tip number 6 is the most important. Let's start with number 1. Include foods rich in nitrates. Nitrates are naturally present in certain vegetables, and, once ingested, the body transforms them into nitric oxide, a key substance for improving circulation and muscle health. This compound, nitric oxide, acts as a vasodilator. That is, it helps relax and expand blood vessels, facilitating blood circulation. For those who exercise or seek to maintain muscle health, this is very beneficial, because with more dilated vessels, blood, which carries oxygen and nutrients, reaches the muscles more easily. This process improves physical performance and accelerates muscle recovery, as the tissues receive everything they need to function well and regenerate. Among the foods richest in nitrates, beet stands out and is frequently used by athletes to improve physical endurance. Beet juice, for example, is a concentrated form of consuming nitrates and has rapid effects in increasing nitric oxide, becoming popular among those seeking extra performance in training. Another excellent food is arugula, which in addition to being rich in nitrates, contains antioxidants that help fight inflammation and oxidative stress in the muscles. Number 2. Consume slow-digesting proteins at night. Consuming slow-digesting proteins before bedtime, such as casein, is an effective practice for maintaining and gaining muscle mass. During sleep, our body enters a state of repair and regeneration, and it is precisely during this period that muscles need a constant source of amino acids to recover properly. Casein and other slow-absorbing proteins are ideal for this, as they release amino acids gradually, ensuring that the body has a reserve to regenerate during the night. This steady flow of nutrients prevents muscles from entering a state of catabolism, meaning they begin to wear down due to a lack of amino acids, which can be a more frequent problem as we age. An actual study conducted by Maastricht University in the Netherlands demonstrated this benefit of consuming slowly digested proteins before bedtime. In the study, which involved a group of people over the age of 65, those who consumed 40 grams of casein before bed showed a significant improvement in muscle protein synthesis compared to the group that consumed no protein. The results were impressive. The casein-consuming group had up to a 22% increase in muscle mass retention over 12 weeks. Slow-absorbing proteins are found naturally in foods such as milk, Greek yogurt, and cottage cheese. Casein, which is extracted from milk, is one of the best known for this prolonged effect. Another option is denser plant proteins, such as those found in legumes and whole grains, which are also slower to digest and release amino acids gradually. 3. Consume creatine strategically. Creatine is a supplement that many older people don't even consider, but it can be a safe and effective tool for building muscle and supporting recovery, especially in those who are already feeling a natural loss of strength due to age. Often, older people think of supplements like creatine as dangerous or artificial, but the reality is that our own body produces creatine naturally, albeit in small amounts. It is produced by the kidneys and liver, and stored mainly in the muscles, where it acts as a quick source of energy for activities that require strength and explosion, such as lifting weights or simply exerting extra effort. However, the body's natural production of creatine is limited, and over the years, this production declines further, making supplementation an important aid. Studies show that by supplementing with small daily doses of creatine, older people can maintain muscle tone, improve their strength, and recover better after physical activity, which helps prevent the loss of muscle mass. The ideal dosage for most seniors is between 3 and 5 grams per day. Another important point, and one that many do not mention when recommending creatine, is that when starting to supplement, it is essential to drink more water. This is because creatine draws water into the muscles, helping to hydrate them and keep muscle tissue in good condition. Staying well hydrated prevents problems such as cramps or kidney discomfort, as well as improving the effectiveness of the supplement. Number 4. Isometric training to avoid joint overload. Isometric training is a form of exercise in which the muscle contracts without the joint moving. This means that you hold the muscle taut in a fixed position, strengthening it without subjecting the joints to repetitive motion or impact, which can be uncomfortable or even painful, especially for those with arthritis, joint pain, or limited mobility. This feature makes isometric exercises an excellent choice for seniors, as they help preserve and even increase muscle strength in a safe and controlled manner. A common example of an isometric exercise is the plank, in which you keep your body straight and firm, supported by your forearms and toes, activating all the core muscles of the body. Another example is the isometric squat against the wall, known as chair on the wall, where you lean against the wall as if you were sitting, with your knees bent at a 90-degree angle, and hold that position, which strengthens the legs without straining the joints. For seniors, these exercises can be adapted to be performed comfortably and safely. For example, the plank can be done with knees on the floor, reducing the intensity but still providing a good stimulus for the core and shoulder muscles. The chair on the wall can be performed at a lower angle, i.e., with the knees a little less bent, to reduce pressure on the joints while strengthening the leg muscles. 5. Exposure to sunlight to optimize vitamin D. Exposure to sunlight is a natural and effective way to increase vitamin D levels in the body, something that becomes even more important with age. Vitamin D plays a key role in calcium absorption, which strengthens not only bones but also muscles, as calcium is essential for muscle contraction. Maintaining good vitamin D levels helps prevent weakness and reduces the risk of falls, a common concern in older people. In addition, vitamin D is involved in processes that improve balance and coordination, essential for staying active and strong on a daily basis. To get vitamin D from the sun, short exposures, such as walking outdoors, are ideal. Generally, 10 to 20 minutes of exposure to the sun at peak hours between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. is sufficient for most people. This is the period when UVB rays, which help synthesize vitamin D in the skin, are most intense and act most effectively. However, this exposure should be done without sunscreen on uncovered areas of the body, such as arms, legs, or face, as sunscreen blocks the rays necessary for vitamin D production. In order not to overdo it, a brief and direct exposure at the recommended time is enough to supply the body. 6. Take care of quality sleep. This is probably the most important topic of our video. You know that sleep is essential for health, especially when it comes to recovery and muscle growth. But do you know exactly why? Basically, sleep is the time when the body regenerates, rebuilds muscles, and strengthens the immune system. Many people believe that sleeping only 5 hours a night is enough, but this idea is extremely detrimental in the long run. Getting so little sleep on a consistent basis wears the body down and increases the risk of developing serious problems, such as heart disease, hypertension, and even accelerated aging. The body needs a full night's sleep to repair the day's damage, and this process is disrupted when we don't get enough sleep. Even those who sleep 8 hours a night do not always get a good night's rest. The quality of sleep is as important as the quantity, and some simple practices can make a difference in making those hours of rest truly restorative. For example, eating a heavy dinner before bed causes the body to focus on digestion instead of muscle recovery. Another important point is not to exaggerate in the consumption of water at night. Drinking a lot of water before going to sleep increases the need to go to the bathroom during the night, which interrupts sleep and affects its continuity. Sleeping in a totally dark environment also improves sleep quality. Total darkness aids in the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, allowing the body to enter a state of deep rest. In addition, it is crucial to turn off screens, such as cell phones, computers, and televisions, a few hours before bedtime. The blue light emitted by these screens confuses the body and hinders melatonin production, affecting the ability to fall asleep. Going to bed early is another underestimated practice. The body follows a natural rhythm and is better prepared to rest during the night. When we delay sleep, we force the body to function outside this rhythm, which negatively impacts the quality of rest. Number 7. Magnesium and zinc supplementation. Over time, many older people become deficient in these minerals, either from diet or from a reduced ability of the body to absorb them, which can directly affect muscle health and recovery. Magnesium is essential to our bodies because it is involved in more than 300 biochemical reactions, including muscle contraction and relaxation. This mineral helps keep muscles relaxed after exertion, preventing cramps and spasms, and also contributes to bone health, essential for those who want to stay strong and active. Zinc is known for its importance in protein synthesis, a key process for muscle repair and growth. It acts as a builder that helps muscles recover more quickly after exercise or even after daily activities. To reap the benefits of magnesium and zinc, a daily dose of 200 to 400 milligrams of magnesium and 10 to 20 milligrams of zinc is considered ideal for most people. This amount can have a restorative effect on muscles, but it is always recommended that supplementation be supervised to ensure that these doses are adequate for each person's specific needs. 8. Cold water bath for muscle recovery. Cold bathing, or immersion in cold water, is a simple but powerful practice to aid in muscle recovery, especially for those who train regularly or whose bodies feel tired and sore after physical activities. Cold therapies work because, by exposing the body to lower temperatures, blood vessels constrict, which reduces blood flow to inflamed or sore areas. This effect helps to decrease inflammation, relieving swelling and the sensation of pain. When the body returns to normal temperature, the blood vessels dilate again, promoting a kind of flushing in the muscles, which helps eliminate accumulated toxins, such as lactic acid, one of the causes of muscle soreness after exercise. Even a quick cold bath of just a few minutes can offer remarkable benefits for muscle recovery. The initial sensation may be uncomfortable, but the habit of taking a cold bath activates the nervous system, generating a kind of alertness in the body that, over time, strengthens physical and mental endurance. Many athletes and active people employ this technique after intense workouts, but it can be useful for anyone who wants to reduce muscle fatigue and promote faster recovery. If you enjoy this practice and want to intensify the effect, cold water immersion, either in a bathtub or large limb tub, is an even better option, as it allows for greater body contact with the water, improving results. The immersion usually lasts between 5 and 15 minutes, depending on each person's tolerance level, and the water is generally between 10 and 15 degrees Celsius, enough to provide the benefits without causing extreme discomfort. Number 9. Dynamic stretching and mobility practices. Many people tend to underestimate the value of stretching, believing it to be a waste of time. In reality, it plays a crucial role in preventing injury and maintaining the body's functional capacity. By working on stretching and mobility, muscles and joints become better prepared for movement, which means they respond optimally to both exercise and daily activities. For older people, this can make the difference between performing movements with ease or experiencing pain and limitations. Dynamic stretching, which consists of gentle, controlled movements to warm up the body before exercise, is an excellent way to prepare muscles and joints. Movements such as arm circles, leg swings, or trunk rotations help activate muscle fibers and lubricate joints. These movements not only improve training efficiency, allowing the body to work more intensely and safely, but also reduce the risk of injury, a constant concern, especially among the elderly. Practices such as yoga also have a positive impact, as yoga not only works on flexibility, but also balance and strength. 10th, diet rich in essential amino acids. Essential amino acids are those that the body cannot produce on its own, so we must obtain them through food. Among these amino acids, leucine stands out because it plays a crucial role in the activation of protein synthesis, the process of muscle building. This effect becomes even more necessary in old age, when the body has a reduced capacity to build muscle. To ensure an adequate intake of these amino acids, some foods can be great allies. Lean meats, such as chicken and fish, are excellent sources of essential amino acids, including leucine, and are easy to incorporate into daily meals. In addition, fish provides the benefit of healthy fats, such as omega-3, which also contributes to muscle recovery and reduced inflammation. Another practical and nutritious option is eggs, which contain all the essential amino acids in one source. Eating eggs for breakfast, for example, is a simple way to ensure high-quality protein from the start of the day. Dairy products, such as Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, also provide a good dose of essential amino acids. For those who want to include plant sources, quinoa is especially noteworthy, as it contains all the essential amino acids, which is rare in plant sources, and is easy to prepare as a side dish or as a base for dishes.